Alrighty, so I'm back now. Yeah, so I'm going to go through the result I came up with. It's a little bit scary actually, because I've kind of discovered that I'm in a bit of a red zone at the moment, which is cool because I did this a few weeks ago because I had a bit of a downturn in my life as a result of being in business myself. You come up against these little downturns, and yeah, so but I've come up, so and that's the important bit, and I'll talk through that. So basically, what I've done is I've marked out, so 6, 5, 3, 3, just put little numbers in, and then I've drawn lines where the numbers are. Now, once you've done that and you've put the numbers in, you've drawn the lines up, eventually you'll have like a kind of wheel, if you join them all up. So I'm going to join all these up like that, and you can see there's a few kinky bits there. See what I mean? So I've got a bit of a wheel, half wheel thing going on here, and then it's going a bit rocky over here. So now just imagine that as being a wheel, and you're going downhill. It's a bit of a bumpy ride, okay? And I'm going for a bit of a bumpy ride at the moment. So I've got to sort of look at some of the things that are going on, and just look at ways that I can shift those segments up a bit. So yeah, basically I'm pretty happy this side. My purpose, my spirituality, my contribution, my physical fitness is pretty good. My health's taken a bit of a downturn because I've just been delving into those chocolate biscuits a little bit too much, and I feel like I'm not eating enough salads, but I have quite high goals for myself in the health field because it's very important to me. But then you see, this is all interlinked, because what happens is I've got to have money to be healthy as well. So I need money because it's actually expensive to have fresh fruit and vegetables and that kind of thing, and healthy foods, organic foods and things like that. It costs a lot of money, so you've got to look. So they're all interlinked. So this is why. So what some people do is they go, right, a career job, I want to make that a 10, okay? So they go for it. So they're at a 6 at the moment, and they really focus on their career and job. But what happens is they really push that up, but as a result, mentally and emotionally, they might come down because they start to feel stressed. They don't get to see their friends and family much, so that will go down. Their intimate relationships will suffer. Their contribution will probably go up because they'll be earning more, and they may be able to give more back. Maybe their purpose would go up, and physical fitness would deteriorate because they wouldn't have time to do much exercise. So if by pushing these things up right to the top, you're going to get other things go out of kilter. So this is why this is a very valuable little exercise to do, because I'm just looking at this, and I've got my health. So what I want to do is I've got this area are all 6s, okay? So what I want to do is I want to get these in balance with this side. So I want to push up my intimate relationship. What can I do to look at my intimate relationships a bit more? And I could read a bit about intimate relationships. I could go out and meet girls a bit more. I could go out on a couple of dates, that kind of thing, just to get me into the frame of meeting women again. My friends and my family, what can I do to get myself to a 6? So I can, with that, I could take the time to talk to my mother a bit more. I could talk to my sister a bit more, my brother-in-law, and I could spend a bit more time with them, because I tend to avoid them at the moment, and it's not a good place to be. And my friends, I could organise a barbecue and have a load of my buddies over, because I haven't seen them. I've been basically just focusing on getting this moving again, and trying to get back on track in terms of financially, because I'm suffering in that department at the moment. Having said that, I've still rated myself a 5 for wealth, and the reason that is because I feel like I'm getting back on track, and that's what I mean when I say it's going to come, and you kind of feel it inside. That's the place you've got to be at, because if you can feel it inside, then it's on its way already. It's on its way. What else is there? Yeah, so my wealth, I want to push that up a bit. My career and job, it's doing all right at the moment, but I still want to work on it a bit, so maybe I want to push that up to a 7. Contribution, purpose, physical fitness, health. Yeah, and these things are doing all right, and I think mentally and emotionally, just becoming a little bit more aware, getting back into the awareness of my thoughts again, using some of the techniques that I'm teaching you guys a bit more. But I tell you what, one thing that I get from this, which is why I do it, is just going through it and teaching somebody else, teaching other people. You really kind of instill it in your own mind, which is why I wanted to do it. I've got a camera here, and I thought, okay, what the heck, I'll do it, and I'll see if people get value from it. And I wanted to specifically do it for panic attack sufferers, because I've been there and I know, and this is one of the things that I use to get myself out of this, and just become aware, because also what you'll learn as you discover more about panic and anxiety attacks is quite often it's a result of having one of these areas very out of kilter. So you might be at a 0 with your health, but you might not realise it. You might not feel like you are. You might not be, like there's certain things like sugar cravings, or you might be sleepy in the day or something like that, and foods can have an impact, a massive impact, upon how you are emotionally and physically. So it's and also if you're taking like I was when I had these attacks, I was involved in a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking a lot of pot, and taking a lot of cocaine, all that kind of thing, and I wasn't aware of it. But if I did this little exercise, then I'd see actually no, my health is well out of kilter, and that's actually a result. But if I push that up, then mentally and emotionally I'll get better as well, because I'll have less panic and anxiety, because I felt actually that cocaine has a big impact on your brain, and I read a lot about that, and that can come with just reading about something can kind of push one of these areas up, because your awareness shifts. So this is why it's important. It's a great little exercise to do, and so I'm going to leave it there. I do want to hear some comments, so if you have some comments, then please write them down below, because I really want to find out if this is useful, because I've got loads of stuff like this that we can do, that I can sort of start doing on a weekly basis, and if it's helpful to you. But if it's not, then obviously I won't do it anymore. I think it is, which is why I'm doing it, and I want to hear your comments. I want to see how I can help you, so I'm going to leave it there for you. Like I said, leave me some comments, and I'll speak to you. I'll no doubt be doing another video or two in future, and stay in touch. Let me know how you're getting on.